Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am BorderWise and welcome back to From the Depths, custom faction / custom campaign design. And firstly, apologies for taking so long to get back to this. I just don't have a good excuse, I just wasn't doing it. And secondly, I have no idea if this is ever gonna get made or finished or whatnot, because simply it's not my #1 priority, and yeah. That is that. This is in a Schrodinger's cat situation where it's kind of like in progress, but also not in progress at all. But, if nothing else, this video is to help, well, not help. It is to showcase the wonderful people who have made stuff for this campaign, or have been inspired to make stuff for it, and I would feel really bad if they went unrecognized. So, here is all the stuff which is basically the stuff that people have made, that they've put on the Steam Workshop, which I found, and if this campaign ever gets made proper, if I ever, summon the courage to tackle that friggin' map editor again, they'll be in it. Not everyone made the cut, sorry to say, so if you don't see your stuff here, please do not take it personally. Okay, so first, did I make notes on this? Yes, I did make notes on this. Oh well. Except not really. Whatever. So, to start off with, we're gonna go in alphabetical order. So this, unnamed, just light tank, Amphi Towers, which is the faction name. I'm just gonna read out the factions again so everyone understands, what page we're on, because goodness knows it's been months. So, Hawa Confederation, basically wooden boats, and they blow things up. And the Amphi Towers Alliance is all about, amphibious tanks and hovercraft and stuff like that. And then we have the Seoul Republic, which is basically all about sub-vehicles, like big craft paired with smaller craft, with a kind of Cold War aesthetic, from both sides. Then you have the Campfire Dominion, who no one has made any vehicles for that yet, including myself, which is all about, just versatility. Just all aircraft are either amphibious or can fly, and they have pretty much every weapon type on every craft. And then you have the Stonelight Presence, which is kind of the boss faction, which is ancient, ancient laser statue robot aesthetic, so to speak. So their exteriors are all stone or heavy armor, and they use energy weapons specifically. So now that we're all caught up, let's go through the list. So some of these we would have seen before, some of them not so. So first off we have this fella, we have the Amphi Towers Mr. A1 KM712K, that's a lot of it. And by the way, these names that pop up here are not necessarily the names of the things on Steam, and I'm not going to link every single craft because there's too many. The video description would be ridiculous. Also, I'm lazy. But if you just look up Amphi Towers or any of the faction names, you'll find these, and you'll find them immediately, which is how I'm finding them. So if you've made something for this and I haven't found it yet, it's probably because you haven't named it in a way that's obvious. So this is actually, I think we actually covered this last time. I have modified some of this. This is one of the ones that actually could not float properly. So just to bear in mind that if you spawn in something for the Amphi Towers Alliance, it must be able to be amphibious. It must be able to float and swim and basically move equally well on land and water. That is important, obviously. So some of the vehicles I've just modified, I believe this one, and so HTTP made a few of them, and they basically just sank, so that is not ideal. And a lot of the craft, a few of the craft at the very least, made for the Amphi Towers Alliance by people, they're not making the cuts precisely because they cannot float and they cannot move in water, so that's no good. So that's that little fella right there. Then we've got the Mr. BV2, so this is all by the same person. That long thing, a long username. I might be a bad person for not actually giving good credit, but this one's quite fun because it looks like a Jagdpanzer from World War II, that German thing, Jagdpanther, Jagdtiger, or Elephant, I guess. So yeah, they're all nice and cheap. The internals of these are all, I don't know, they're all like not super optimized, but that's okay, because at this point we just want lots of vehicles, and we can retrofit them later once we've got enough, and we've got a lot for the Amphi Towers. Alright, so the Mr. A1 is very similar to the Mr. A1M. It's just a different upgraded model, no ERA on the front. So probably probably only going to end up with one of these. I do like how this looks on the back here. These little things right there. It's just, what is it? Oh, that's just smoke. I thought that was real. I thought that was real exhaust for a second. So going down there, Mr. A1. Did we have them? Yeah, we spawned in the Mr. A1. Then we have the Otter. And the Otter, I believe... I don't even remember what I've shown off before. I should have watched the video, but I didn't. I'm lazy. So this is a nice little... I guess not APC. It's, what are we looking at here? This is... Ah, this is just deco, engine bits, I guess. So yeah, interesting. So there's lots of truss blocks, presumably just to make the thing a lot lighter. And this thing is scurrying around at a hell of a speed. Well, it looks faster just because it's small. And it can go swim, and that's very nice. It reverses into the water, and that's very Amphi Towers. We want something that can just go wee into the water. So yeah, this faction, if you're wanting to make something to this faction, like Alloy is going to be your best friend, because it helps make things float really well. And then we've got the Amphi Towers pack, which is a whole bunch of stuff. So let's see here. This is a whole bunch of stuff. So let's see who did this. Plasovich. And there's all this kind of stuff like this. And yep, Plasovich. Well done, well done. 3 vehicles. And the main reason I just kept this guy immediately, I think this is also one that I might have had to... Well, this one is absolutely going to need some tweaking, because it's not staying steady in the water very well, but it does have a rotary cram cannon on it, and that is... Honestly, I think this is a fair amount of clipping in there. That looks really cool. But yeah, it's like... I don't know, might have to change that a little bit, and there's some collision right there, but still, it's like... That is a... awesome idea, and definitely going to implement something like that somewhere, if not necessarily in this exact configuration. This is going to be... You see why, like, I'm saying this might not ever get made? It is going to be just a ridiculous amount of work, and I'm not in a good space to do it. So here's the Setonia Orata. What's this? This is a hover thing, actually. And this apparently, this is also Plasovich. Lots of people making Amphi Towers stuff. It's very nice. It's got a giant ass gun under there, and more guns over there. Very nice, very nice. So yeah, like, they're not just amphibious tanks. Stuff like this definitely is something that can that the Amphi Towers Alliance would like. And I like this guy. This is like basically. It's like an AWACS, but also like a spooky gunship as well. I forget the actual designation for, like, you know... What the hell is it? I watched a video about this the other day. I love that rotating thing on top. That's very nice. Let's see. Let's spawn in here. The Mosquito, I believe. Yep. It's Epic Omega doing the work. This, I like. Look at this. This is cool. This is a nice looking plane. How fast is it? Its top speed is 69 meters per second. It looks like it's got bombs on it. Very, very nice, very nice. Very nice, very nice. And we got the Sea Wolf here. This looks like the Gemerald 249. And it's a, yeah, armored fighting vehicle. It looks like, let's see, what caliber is this? This is a 179mm gun, and if I had to guess, yep, so kind of similar to, let's see here. I think someone had a collision. Yep, I thought so. It's interesting, you can recognize styles immediately. sorry, I didn't read out that one's creator name. Let's go over here. Here we have the Gek. And, oh, I remember this. Who did that? Draloric. Draloric made some real cool stuff. I believe, what was it? The crocodile and the alligator. And this kind of turret-on-turret action is something I'm very fond of. And, yeah, definitely using this somewhere. Let's see. Yeah, required accuracy is not set. So there's lots of little details and housekeeping to do with these things in order to get them campaign ready. But, you know, that's just something we'll have to do. I might do a live stream where I just continuously do that. Just do housekeeping, so to speak. Alright, so Amphi Towers HT1. Let's see here. There's the General again. And this is a hover tank, which needs to be spawned out of water. So one thing with hover tanks is that you should always try and make it so that they can... Well, see, this one's a problem. The premise is good, but... yeah, I'll actually just show you what I tend to do with things like these that aren't working quite right. I'm going to... That drone on top is fantastic. So, firstly, if it's not working as intended, let's just do metal to alloy, and let's do heavy armor to metal, and let's see how we doing. There we go. The thing is now moving. And now she's moving. She's moving good. So yeah, that's for the Amphi Towers Alliance, I would prefer them to be err on the side of them being light and floaty rather than super tanky. Hang on, let me just fix my caps lock. So yeah, just so they can actually float and fight, because stuff that overdoes the heavy armor is a bit of a problem a lot of the time. This thing is fast as hell now, so I'm just gonna save it like this. So yeah, sorry for like just saving over designs. What is happening over here? They're just kind of colliding with each other. That thing has feet. The swamp dozer is quite unstable in the water. Like I said, we'll need to fix that. Lots of vehicles, lots of vehicles. Alright, so what do we have? And see... Wait a minute, did I just... Yeah, I'm screwing up my order here. I should have just gone in alphabetical order. So... I believe the Sea Wolf was that fella. Gek. Was that fella. We've seen them. And now we've got two things called the Frog. So here's the first frog, and that is by Bubot. And it's just a little APC kind of thing. Lots of props on the back. Amphibious, and that is nice. There's going to be a lot of collisions. And here is another thing. Well, Alliance is spelt wrong there. So here's another thing called a frog, and let me know which frog is best. Which shall be the frog? I quite like this guy. He does basically no damage because his detection is, well, he doesn't actually have any. Well, yeah, he doesn't have any at all. I think, hang on. Yeah, I know it does have detection. It's just not great detection. So yeah, this thing, when I combat tested this little fella, I tended to miss, but also, like, look at it. It's an adorable little armored car. So armored cars, if you're tempted to do an Amphi Towers vehicle, armored cars are a great idea, because, well, they're easy to make amphibious. So here we have the Mista, and there's HTTP. Sorry, I'm not sure what your actual username is. And right here, yeah, here's another example of a thing where you can just quickly just do this. So let's armor refit. Let's go metal to alloy, and then heavy armor to metal. So we do that, and now the thing can actually move. So always try to test these things in the water first, because land they probably will do fine. Let's see what's in there. That is just stuff like that. Jolly good, jolly good. And of course I will be... Just need to check the snapping turtle. Alright, so we've got a wide variety of stuff, and just, I guess just forest camo will do for all of them, in case you're wondering. Let's see here. What camo do you have? It's just camo 6, which I suspect is... I suspect that is a forest, okay? Or not, okay. That looks good, though. This guy sits a little bit low in the water, so I think I might do that. So, Draymond does great work. This is beautiful. one of the problems with this whole project, so to speak, is that I'm really hesitant to make a Discord server to coordinate this kind of thing, because I ran a public Discord server for my channel for, I think, like 2 years or something? 2-3 years, and it's just way too much work to run a Discord server, and I don't want to do it again. So if somebody wants to make just a fan-run thing for this, that could speed up development of all this a lot better. You don't have to. Like, I'm not specifically asking that people do that, it's just if you feel like it. So, let's just this... like, do I want to... I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna leave the snapping turtle as it is for now. Just because she is handling being in the water just fine. And I think she can go wee up onto the surface. Very nice, snapping turtle, and then we have the hornswoggle. The hornswoggle's fun. The hornswoggle is another one that might need a little bit of optimization. Yeah, it does. I think, did I forget to save this? I think I must have. I think this guy needs to be converted to all alloy. In fact, I'm going to do that now. Metal to alloy. And yay, there we go. Alloy's wonderful stuff, actually. When things are not floating, they can make it float. Is it combat optimal? No. Alright, just need to check. And just for old time's sake, even though I've shown off things like the alligator before, the alligator, let's see, who's this? Yep, Droloric. I knew I recognized the style. Droloric, there's our friend the alligator. Here's that classic Droloric multiple weapons on a turret thing. Let's go here. This, I think, I'm not going to use this kind of thing that is basically just a, well, basically just a crawler. Let's go here. Yeah, I'm not sure about this. Stuff that crawls on the seabed is actually not kosher for the Amphi Towers Alliance. Because sea crawlers are really annoying to fight, and this campaign's got to be fun above anything else. Here's the croc. This is, yep, that is Droloric. It's actually the older version of the alligator, and there's going to be a lot of collisions here. Oh boy, and one problem is that making all of these things just kind of oh, this thing's adorable. Oh, look at it, model 1976, so cute. Anyway, there's the turtle. I remember this. I think some of these older designs, this thing cannot move in water, from what I understand, so I don't think this guy's gonna make it in. It's an older design, I've shown it off before, so yeah. And if you want to update your craft, so that, yeah. Oh, and here's the Raucous, which I believe is also not actually, no, it is! It is amphibious. I goofed tremendously, I think. Yeah, I think the Raucous isn't actually amphibious, so that's a problem. Excuse me while this lags to hell and back. Boy. Let's do this. But the Raucous is just too cool not to use. Let's see. Let's refresh our memory. Nope, not amphibious, so unless this gets updated to be amphibious at some point, I don't think that's going to happen. Let me know if that has happened, or if I'm an idiot or whatever. So, Amphi Towers Alliance, very much, by far the most popular faction, I guess. Simply because, because there's nothing in Niter or Glau or Ashes that's like this. So, yeah. We're gonna go to the next faction now, an unnamed craft. That's just my stuff, we've seen that. And Hawa Confederation, I'm so glad that people are making stuff for this as well. So, right, so a lot of this stuff is just, let's see, that was, yeah, that's my design, just so people are aware of what the Hawa Confederation is actually looking like these days. It's just kind of this grey painted wood, that's, yeah, it's just kind of nondescript, really. I just realized that that's painted only on one side. Damn it, why is this game hard? I do like this shape, though. It's very nice. Well done, me. Alright, so here we have a commodity class transport ship. So this is by 3D Wrecker. And this is very much, yeah, like what we like with the Hawa Confederation, because it's a wooden thing. That's basically it. Let's just check minimum accuracy. Yes, that's set. And yeah, so we've got a cargo ship. So if you want to make cargo stuff for this custom campaign, yeah, you can do that as well. Like, probably each faction will only have one, maybe two cargo or creative vessels. So don't take it personally if yours doesn't get used. That's just how it goes. And let's go here. And we've got a carrier fan build. This I wanted to show off, even though probably not going to use it because it's too big. This thing's huge. And also, like, is player. So, damn it. So, whoever made this, I don't remember your username, but you know who you are. I love this thing. I'm not going to use it in the campaign, though, for two reasons. Firstly, it's huge, and so the actual carrier itself is 20,000 blocks, but then the planes add a lot more onto that. So that's, let's see, 34,000 blocks. It's actually, I guess it's not that big, but, like, yeah. I think sticking with the neater standard of, like, 30k... Yeah, I'm just going to add a note for myself here. Below 30k blocks will probably be best. And also, this is kind of a cheesy way to build a hull. It is pretty much all slopes. And that's kind of not what we... That's not okay. It means the thing is a lot bigger than it actually should be. Although it does kind of look cool on the deck, I guess. But yeah, I love this thing, and I love the planes on here, which have like these swing wings. So a smaller version of this that isn't slope spam, that would be awesome. That would be really cool. And let's go over here. Let's hope our computer doesn't lag. So small, easy difficulty vehicles. This I love. So let's see who done this. Henry Wong. Henry Wong capturing the spirit of the Hawa Confederation very nicely, because all of these are, well, pretty much exactly what I want for this. It's just small stuff made of wood. This guy has little autocannons. This guy's got a little APS. Let's see. Let's have a look. So, Dikrosco, Polya, Leptoinison. So yeah, the Hawa Confederation, the naming convention comes from the scientific names of plants and trees, so this is fitting right in with that. Very well done. In toes, there it is. Yeah, so very, very nice. Actually, whoever made this carrier, I'm so sorry I didn't check your name. I'm winging this. I'm half-arsing this because otherwise I would just not do it. So it's like I have terrible excuses. Putting these on that might actually be a very good idea. Have a little helicarrier. That'd be good. Why am I telling people what to do? This is volunteer work. Alright, so we got that. Small, easy, difficult videos. And then there's quite a lot. Well, quite a few. Things which are named. So here we have the Mibomani class light airship. Let's put this way over here. It's very light airship. This thing's quite fun. Again, it's just a thing that flies over and chucks smart bombs and stuff. I did combat test this. Who made this? This is Henry Wong again. Very nice. Very Hawa style. Simplistic wooden craft with explosive ordnance on it. But it is a little bit too easy to shoot down. When the Marauder can bring your craft down, then you know you got a problem. So this thing should be made a little bit more evasive. And let's go here. And Hawa Urtis. I keep forgetting what these are. This is, let's see, actually, let's switch our fleet colors over to the Hawa Confederation, and that's the only one. Only 4 of these is a bit of a problem, because it means that, like, it's hard for me to switch between different stuff. Hello? Did that do it? That didn't do it. That is because this is not painted like that. Yeah, the Hawa Confederation, I think, like, their fleet colors are, well, like, so far, they're like this. So, main is kind of... What the... Oh, they're locked. So, the main is these numbers here. Secondary is these numbers here. Trim is these numbers here. And details these numbers here. I haven't worked out anything for the factions. I'm so bad at this. But yeah, let's have a look at this guy. This is just kind of a kind of just a patrol slash gunboat. It's got the, I'm not sure what the truss blocks are for. Yeah, completely unarmored back here. I kind of like that, but also I kind of... No, I get it. I get why this is here. And remote viewing from the player. Interesting. So if I do this... Oh! Oh, the whole chair's on a turret. Oh, that'd be hard to aim. Anyway, moving on. So the Previer, let's have a look at that. Hey, who made this? Jank. Well done, Jank. Love it. Oh, this thing. The Previer. Okay, so this thing is very much like the Hawa Airship, which I made. Which probably still doesn't have a name. I think it's just called, what is it? Hawa Airship. Hawa Airship 1. Yeah, so it's quite similar to this fella in design, which is quite nice, I guess. What the hell is happening? Why are the... Oh, yeah, that's because... I need to fix that. Those rotors actually need to spin more. But yeah, this is very much Hawa Airship style. That's the whole idea. It's got big guns. This has quite big guns, actually. I'm not a fan of that gun pointing straight at the sensors. That's probably bad. You have almost fallen with the water. Please don't do that. So... Yeah, so this kind of thing, it just you have, it's actually quite like the Great Talons in Niter, actually. It's just you have turrets on top, you have turrets on the bottom, turrets all around. Let's actually have a look at the inside of this fella. I know I'm not being consistent, I'm not doing this for everyone. This actually, I think this is even copying the inner design of my little airship over there. Interesting. Who done this? Air Force. That's a very fitting name for designing airships. Nice one, nice one, nice one, nice one. Alright, where are we? That's the Previer and the Haugen. Yeah, some people were making stuff for the Hawa Confederation that was just too bloody big. This is actually okay. Actually, no. Wait, no, it is. Oh, it's got alloy. You're not allowed to use alloy. Oi. I'm gonna have to fix that. Presumably it has alloy just to keep it... What's the rules for this? Yeah, cheeky. Nope. Well, I'm going to change that. I'm going to change that right now. Let's see if it still floats. Alloy to wood. What happens? Can you float? You can float just fine. No worries, and you're probably also a lot cheaper. Hold on, let's see here. Yep, you're 100,000k cheaper. What's this? Oh, no. No, that's really cheap. Maybe this is old. Maybe this is kind of old, back before I changed the rules for this. Right, let's change... Yeah, I'm probably gonna be... This is probably a bad idea. Heavy armor to... wood, yep. Now this thing's like way up out of the water. And much cheaper. How much heavy armor was in this? Yeah, so the Hawa Confederation is meant to be the easy faction, by the way, and the ones, their craft which are more difficult, are basically just because they have a lot of firepower. Oh, I like these Azipods. Those are nice Azipods. And they're gonna have to be lowered a little bit, if this is what we end up going with. I think we've had some collisions over there. Who's collided? Nobody? Okay, good. Yeah, the Haugen. Also, yeah, rubber, mimicking rubber over the barrels, you do need to leave a little bit of the barrel poking out, because otherwise it looks funny. Okay, let's go here. We got the cacti. This thing. Oh, I love this thing. Draymond again. So, Draymond is doing very well. I actually was thinking about getting this kind of, having greenery on all the, oh, those propellers look wonderful. Having, like, you know, mimicked trees and stuff, and grass. How do you even do that? That's crystal deposits, probably. Old deco stuff. I thought about just, like, making it in the faction rules that, like, all Hawa Confederation vehicles need to have some kind of greenery on them. I've decided against that because that'll make this even more complicated, and it's just, you know, you can have specific ones like that. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. That's nice, that's cool. And this appears to have, I think these are large missiles. Yes, they are. And yes, explosive warheads. Do we do... Yep. Frag is allowed. Frag is, of course, allowed. Otherwise, that'd be too hard. So we've got the fireweed, the patrol boat. This I like. Oh, it's even got the proper fleet colors. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Let's actually see. That's a lot of applique. Yep, materials, check out. I did look at these things beforehand. Apparently not close enough. Yeah, so you can see that like the Hawa submissions are a little bit all over the place so far, and that's possibly because I've been bad at communicating like what I want for this, and I will take the blame for that. So this is lovely. I need to actually build more stuff for this custom campaign. I really do. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to get other people to do everything for me, and that's just no good. Also, cram cannons. Fireweed is over here. You can imagine what this thing is for. It's just presumably to just sneak around and blow things up as you do. And this little cargo bay in there as well. Oh, so nice. I love it. Let's go. Where are we? Actually, let's see. Let's go over here. Yep. No, that's not what I wanted. Damn it. Alright, never mind. We'll just carry on. Alright, so we've got the fireweed, and now we've got, I don't remember if the last faction video we covered these guys. We've got the, what do we call it? Simbuch Citra class light airship again. Yes, very Hawa, very Hawa. And what has it got? It's got a little APS on the bottom. It's got a little pom-pom on top. It's got stuff like this. Yes, very Hawa airship. What's that thing in the... Oh, that's the hatch. It's got little internals as well. And this is glass so you can see out of it. Oh. I do not deserve you people. You people are way more into this campaign than I am. And that's not fair. Okay, let's go over here. Let's see this. What do we got? We've got the Sequoia and the Epicea. 2 stuff. So this is what I was talking about. So there's the Epicea, and here's the Sequoia, and that's Draymond again. Draymond doing really well. This is what I was talking about with, like, this kind of, the greenery on that. Like, that should definitely be on, like, Bosscraft and stuff like that. But, yeah, I'm not sure every vehicle needs that, because that deco is kind of... Yeah, it's just, it's hard. I'm fine. I remember when I made the ambush, which is totally a tree honest. And that took a long time to make. But yeah, so there's the Sequoia. There's that guy. Where are you? That's the Epicea. We're going to have a collision right here. No, we're not. Awesome. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Oh, it's so beautiful. Wait a minute, that's alloy. Oh, that looks really good, but... yeah... Oh, I feel bad. I don't want to get rid of this beautiful alloy, but let's see what it looks like. Let's see what it looks like. So, alloy to wood. I mean, it still looks good. Wait a minute. Okay. I thought I left the music on. Okay. Righty ho. That's so good. Oh. I don't deserve this. This custom campaign is merely theoretical. Okay, so we got the Epicea and the last is the Drosera. And then once again, there's we got Draymond. I don't remember. I honestly do not remember. I should have checked. I'm winging it. I'm sorry. This is the one. This is the first one of Draymond's Hawa vehicles that I think I saw. This is so cool. Look at this. And it's like, note to everybody. Wood poles on the barrels are a good idea. Try that. I should try that. I love using wood all the time. Like to an unreasonable degree. I should do that. Oh, and those trees. The trees are so good. The ores are a little bit funky, but you know what? That is forgivable. Oh boy. I guess Rammingcraft could fit the Hawa Confederation because they like to spam expendable stuff. So yeah. We've got a crowd for the Hawa Confederation, like not all of them. That carrier is a bit too big, but something like it that's, like I said, something like that that's a lot smaller, that could be pretty good. Oh no, we had a collision. Oh no! Of course it was my thing that had the collision, I swear. I am the worst. Alright, so... here we go. We've done the Hawa Confederation. So, there's nothing for the Glacave minion at the moment, because, like, well, I haven't made anything for them, and they're not intuitive to design, I guess. Like, I don't know what they look like. But for Soul Republic, and this is mainly... who was it? I think Comrade Tonk made a lot of these, so I think I've shown these off before. But just for the sake of recap, Sovietskaya, yep, that's Comrade Tonk. That person I know. That person is in stream chat and on Discord a lot. That I know. So beautiful looking battleship. Not 100% optimized in every way, but that's okay, because aesthetics is hard, and, like, you know, I can make things at least a little bit more practical functionality-wise, so that's all good. Here's another BB-22, I'm not sure which one is better. Probably don't need that many battleships. Damn it, but both of them look really good. They've even got rigging and all that stuff. And Battlecruiser 02, I think. Who did this one? I think this wasn't a Tonk. This is... nope, it was. And here's another one. So these three are all submitted by the same person, and holy damn, Tonk. That's like... that's not their username anymore, by the way. They've changed it, but, yeah, this is like... yeah, this is like... well, it's three quite similar ships, but they're all, like, you can see they're all kind of different sizes and all improvements, so I guess go with the most recent one, when in doubt. So yeah, and then there's a whole bunch of named ones, which are really nice, so people really gravitate towards the whole Cold War aesthetic thing, and, like, okay, like, I don't even know what this is. What the hell am I looking at? Sub-vehicle spawner, that is... I don't even know what that effect is. What does that look like? Like, am I... oh. Has that been there this whole time? Oh my word, it has! Why has no one used that? Is that new? Am I crazy? Alright, let's see who this is. Inky Boy! Inky Boy! Just 3 variants, of the thing. Let's see here. Yep, so we've got a mine layer. We've got... yep, we've got a torpedo one. Oh, that's a good torpedo. Everyone take note. Mimicked yellow torpedoes. Good idea. And we've got... this looks like... what is this? I think this is just the default. Let's have a look at this. Firepower 0. So yeah, so we've got the template. We've got the torpedo carrier. And we've got the mine layer right there. That's so good. That's mimicked so well. It completely failed to occur... oh. Oh dear. Well, the Battlecruiser 2 has beached herself, but that's okay. That's okay, it's funny. Okay, so yeah, this is lovely. Well done. Well done, Inky Boy. Well done everyone who's bothered to make stuff for you. Like, I don't deserve it. I swear I don't. So here we got the Woodruff, DL-15 Woodruff Destroyer Leader. Who did this? Well, there's Tonk again. Yeah, they changed their name multiple times, I think. If I'm if I'm misnaming people, then I am so sorry. It's just, there's too many of these things. And I'm a lazy boy. That might have not been the right one. No, that might have been someone else. Damn it. I'm embarrassed. Not so embarrassed to stop the recording and go check, though. This is groovy. Look at this. It's got missiles. This is kind of, yeah, late Cold War kind of stuff. You've got a little helicopter there with missiles on it. It's even got wheels on it. My goodness. Yeah, nice. Nice! Very pretty. Very pretty. Love it. And I do like how people have just kind of defaulted to, like, Steel Strider's colors. Like, I'm actually okay with that. Like, that... we might change. I haven't... let's check my notes here, because I never remember anything. Yeah, naming scheme, aesthetic. Yeah, I haven't said anything about their colors, so, like, defaulting to, if it looks good in Steel Strider's colors, we're gonna have a collision here. If it looks good in Steel Strider's colors, it'll probably look good in, like, whatever else is there if it gets changed, so that's embarrassing. Okay, let's, you must go into timeout for a second. What is that? Ah, blocks. Okay, let's, okay, so we've got the Chimera attack carrier. I think this is also... who's this? This is Inky Boy again. 3 planes. So this is what I mean, like, for a kind of more manageable sized aircraft carriers, because if they get too big, I should have mentioned this before, they're a bit of a lag fest, so yeah, that is a thing. This one looks very nice. So people are so good at making, like, Cold War, like, you know, real world inspired stuff. Looks so nice, and that wave breaker looks so nice. Oh, looks so nice! Oh, looks so nice. I think this is another faction that people are, like, quite fond of. Because, like, hey, people never... Okay. Someone's colliding somewhere. Okay, you also need to go into timeout. So Old Republic needs to go into timeout a lot. So, let's see, what do we do? We've got a cruiser-guided missile. That's Sovietskaya again, who might not be Comrade Tonk. I'm so bad with names. I'm terrible at this. But like I said, like if I had to spend hours looking up every single thing and making documentation about this, I wasn't gonna get around to this. I've been putting this off enough. And yeah, exactly what it says on the tin. It has missiles. It's got a little thing there. Does everybody have a sub-vehicle? I think... Yeah, these little helicopters, this Mi-14s, they can definitely be paired with anyone who doesn't have one like that. That's definitely something that can and should happen. We'll have to swap them around a little bit, but it's okay. PTB-20, Muchkalka Coastal Attack Boat. Let's see, this, I think this is very small and adorable. Yes, who's this? This is Comrade Tonk again. Nice one, Tonk. Nice one. Nice one, nice one. Got the tiny propellers back there. It's so cute. So cute. What's in those? What missiles are? Whoopsie daisy. UI is important. Yep. Okay, that is... Yep, it's missiles. I've got to start playing with missiles like that. Because they look cool. And looking cool is important. Okay, let's go here, and we've got the attack heli. Oh, no, that's a different thing. Alright, so, yep, that's Comrade Tonk again. Very similar to... Wait a minute. Who was the thing we put into timeout?
Listening. Moving out.
You get over here. Mile 99 Naval Heli. Alright, so this is, similar thing. Yes, lots of missiles and lots of guns. You, please stop moving. So I want to do a side-by-side with you. Where's our friend?
Listening. Moving out.
Oh. No, get back.
Listening.
Get back. Get back to where you once belonged. There we go, side-by-side. Okay, yeah, these guys are quite similar by the looks of it. Okay, you get over there, please. Okay, no, there's slight... Well, yeah, no, these are quite similar. I guess I'll have to pick only one. Let's see, is there a difference in cost? Not really, actually. Tonk, did you accidentally upload the thing twice, or send it to me twice or something? What's going on here? These appear to be identical. Well, that's no worries. It just means, well, I'll just have to pick one. Hopefully they're, like, there's just one to pick. Okay, so we're Naval Heli. We've already spawned that in. And finally, we have a submission for the final faction, the Stone Knight Presence, which is not actually fitting with what I had intended for the Stone Knight Presence, but that's okay. So it is just the Stone Knight Presence G1 hammer. Oh, Gilgamesh hammer. Oh, I just got that. Who made this? This is Draymond again. Draymond, you are a legend. Draymond, you are dedicated, and I do not deserve your dedication. I truly don't. Draymond's just more into this campaign than I am, so yeah, lots of... What are we looking at here? Yeah. So, 31... Alright, let's change that to... I don't even know what... the idea with this is, like, with the Stone Knight Presence, is that it's definitely going to have, you know, the stone should be kind of like black, so these guys are going to be like black with, I guess, gold trim, although This kind of obsidian trim is also really, really nice. So let's just check. Let's go. Let's change all this to detail. So let's go here, stone to stone, and it's gone from 31. We want to put it to 31, 30, 29, 28. So 31 to 28. Let's just see how this looks. Stone to stone. Oh, well, we can just do that. Alright, I didn't have to remember the numbers. Is that trim? Detail, no. So we do that. That's something like what I was picturing. And the metal should be stone. Metal should be stone. Metal should be stone. Let's see, metal. Okay, make that trim stone. I'm not gonna save it like this, by the way. And stone to detail. Okay, so it's something like this was more what I had in mind. But again, I didn't communicate it very well, so there you go. This thing is hovering in air in a way that's unnerving, and that's exactly what we want, damn it. And just to, like, I couldn't have everything shoot at everything, but let's spawn in an Amphi Towers thing, just to see them two fight. And give a taste of what this what this campaign might be one day. Let's go over here. How expensive are you? 250k. Let's find a 250k thing. Well, let's spawn it in against the alligator. Why not? Let's spawn you in as Onyx Watch. Let's have you and you fight. Yep, well, okay, yep. I hope you have missile defense, or are just very tanky. Ouch. Yep, heavy armor slopes in there, that's a thing. Uh-oh. That is a very strong particle cannon. Well, this is fitting in. That thing needs more active defense as the Gilgamesh hammer, but still, it does pretty good. And like, whoop. Well, they're suddenly even. Who would have thought? So yeah, that's basically where the CC is at. I really need to get around, well, to a lot of things with this, but yeah, like it's in a weird... I'm in a weird place right now in my life, I have to admit. So yeah, unfortunately this is not my #1 priority, and I apologize for that. But, like, if you lot still enjoy seeing what people have gotten up to, and still like seeing what people come up with for this custom faction design or custom campaign, because even if no custom campaign comes out of it, it is fun to design, like, factions running with a theme. It just kind of is. So, yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Support me on Patreon or YouTube membership if you like. It really helps. And there's fun perks in it for you. Thank you to all my current supporters, and I will see you next time in From the Depths. Farewell.